G'day guys, Rich from Elite Tackle. So one of the most common questions that I ask on a regular basis is, what's the best way to rig my lure? Being my popper, my stick bait, my slow pitch jig, or my long drop jig. So you know what, I thought I'd put together a little video for you guys to see exactly how I rig these particular lures. In this next video, I'm going to run through with you some very popular rigging methods for all the different sorts of lures, poppers, stick baits and jigs that are not only used by many of my customers from all over the world, but also too could be the 1% difference that it can make for you to keep connected to that big trophy fish. Please enjoy. So here I want to take you through 3 different sorts of poppers and popular methods you might be able to rig them. So here in my hand I have just the classic treble on a popper. This popper here in particular is the Rampage 100 gram. It's just a very traditional size popper, a good chugger. And I would personally probably just use trebles, and there's no real secret in the way you rig that, especially, well, for the belly hook, it is already attached to the NT swivel there, which is so it has full 360-degree movement around. With the back one, you might want to, the only thing I would consider is you could double ring the back treble. So there's another option you could do by putting 2 split rings here on the treble, which gives the treble more freedom that way to find the penetration area of in the fish's mouth. But also too, you could play around with which way that treble faces. So in this situation, I've got 1 facing up and 2 at the bottom. You could actually rig that so that 2 are facing up and 1 at the bottom. It's something maybe just to think about. So that's the traditional popper. The next one here we have is what's called a diving popper. And here, this diving popper, again, I've put the treble on the belly with the NT swivel there. But at the back here, I've actually rigged it like I would do the stick baits, and that is with a double ring with the hook facing up in the air. Again, it's something I would experiment with. I do like that. I still would be happy to put 2 trebles on this particular lure, but it's something to try, you know, and again, the double ring is a crucial factor in this whole thing with allowing the hook to have a lot more greater range of freedom to find the corner of the jaw of the fish, but also too gives the fish less leverage for it to get off the lure. So there's 2 important factors that the double ringing offers. If that was a single ring, as you can see there, if that's the wire of the lure there, you can see there, once I'm there, I've stopped, that's full movement, and there, I've stopped full movement. So as you can see there, that is very, very small range of movement. Now the third one I want to show you is actually what is called a skipping plug, skipping popper, a pencil popper, and this here is certainly one of the most preferred ways to rig. Again, we do have the treble on the belly, so that's just the traditional way to do it. But the interesting factor is the tail. Now, let's run through it. So what we do have here is we have a split ring, swivel, split ring, hook, single hook. Now, it doesn't matter which way, what sort of hook you use. You can use an inline hook or this offset hook here. And the reason for that is, of course, because of the NT swivel that we've got, it gives the hook full 360-degree movement. The reason why I like this, it's almost like an assist rig. And because a lot of times with this sort of popper, you can work this with the rod at 45 degrees and skip it on top of the water. So a lot of the time the lure is diving in and out of the water surface, and so we really need a nice trailing hook in the water for maximum hookup rate, or else you're going to miss a lot of fish. So there's 3 very popular methods, and the way I would rig these, it's just simply adding my split ring to my swivel on both sides, as you can see there, and then you simply add the hook on one end, attached to the lure on the other end, and you're in business. 3 really popular methods. That one there, again, I would use it for pencil poppers. You could even use it on a diving popper, and also skipping plugs. anything like that. This one here is the diving popper. I've just double ringed that, but as I said to you, you could use a treble on the back there, but certainly I would give that a go with the double split ring, as you can see there. And then the last one is just a traditional popper. What you see here, I've just double trebles on there, but you could try maybe a double ringing a single at the back there and trying it, or just double ringing your split your actual trebles is something to think about. Sometimes that can offer greater hookup rate. So hopefully that makes sense and something you guys can try. The only other thing I'll add into the equation, this here is the new range for Fifth Element, and this is called the Mag Skip. So this is a surface plug. It's not actually a popper as such, and it's sort of, you can almost work it like a stick bait. You can walk the dog with it. Again, I would rig that personally with a treble on the belly. And as you can see with this one here, it has a fixed wire. So therefore, I would think about myself which way that treble is going to face. So obviously when that lure goes forward, the treble is going to hang back. And in this situation here, you can see that treble is going to hang back with those two trebles points hanging on the body. I personally would rig that way. So therefore, when that hits the belly there, but those 2 points are exposed for maximum hookup rate. That there, to me, offers greater hookup rate than that there. Something to think about. So that's how I would rig that belly. And then on the tail, you could actually try using the split ring, swivel, split ring, hook at the back there. And I think that'd be a great way to rig. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope that all made sense. If there's any questions, always feel free to contact me. Happy fishing. Okay, so I hope you found this video interesting and maybe even informative. It might have even given you some tips and tricks to help you on your next fishing adventure. Please don't forget to subscribe to our Elite Tackle YouTube channel. So click on the subscribe button below this video so you don't miss out on all the hot tips and tricks and secrets and even great video footage that I'm sure will help you become a better sports fishing lure angler. Now it's up to you. You're going to watch the latest video we've just put together of some awesome action of GTs being hooked up in our local waters, or what about the trip we just did to Fiji chasing monster dogtooth tuna on jigs? Let me know by leaving a comment below. Thanks for watching.